Hey guys, I'm trying out something new. I've been trying out lots of things new recently. I'm kind of rating it at the moment. Today we've got polyrhythms, and I'm just going to start by telling you what polyrhythms are, because most of you probably aren't super musically adept. I'm not sure about that. You could be. Welcome if you are, or if you aren't. We welcome both types of people, musically and not musically inept and adept, depending on who you are. Basically, polyrhythms is what I showed you just then. For the keen listener, essentially, they're just stacking different rhythms of different values over each other. So the most basic one, I'm just going to show you with my hands, and then we have some triggers to do with the polyrhythms. But the most basic one, of course, is 1 on 2, which is just, and I'm thinking about having the numbers on the screen so that you can follow along. And hopefully they should be playing one in each ear, roughly. So in your left ear, you've got 2, and in your right ear, you've got 1. So the left clicks twice as often as the 1. And that's really obvious, right? That's really easy to keep track of. Then you can switch. And so on and so forth. And of course, what maths tells us is that that goes on for eternity as well. So 4 on 2 and 6 on 3 and 8 on 4 is all just the same, because if it's 4 and 2, this will click 4 times as this one clicks 2 times. Yeah, so that's really basic. That's the most basic polyrhythm-esque thing that you could play. It's technically, I don't know, I'm not sure if it even technically is a polyrhythm. It's that basic. But what's much more interesting is when you stack polyrhythms that aren't as divisible mathematically, and they become a lot more interesting. So the next basic, most basic one, and probably the most basic actual polyrhythm, is 3 on 2, which is, I'll slow it down. So we'll count your left ear first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll keep it going, and we'll count your right ear. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's a polyrhythm, because the left ear clicks twice, while the right ear clicks 3 times, and then they meet 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And I just think, interestingly, it actually has more of a 3 feel than a 2 feel, but maybe not. Let's see if I can switch. There you go. Now the 3 should be in your left ear, and your right ear's got the 2. So that's 3 on 2. That's like the next most basic up. And there is one more 3 that I'm going to do, which is 3 on 5, but I'll do one more first before I do 3 on 5, because I think 3 on 5 actually is more complicated than this next one. The next one is, of course, 3 on 4. As we keep going up, 2 and 3, and then 3 So if we count your left here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we count your right here. Which is the harder one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're quite even. I rate them. And then we'll see if I can switch. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my hands tried to slip back into 3 on 2. So that's 3 on 4. Now I'll show you 3 on 5 in a second, but first I want to show you 4 on 5 because it's actually a little bit easier because the numbers are closer together. The further apart the numbers get, the harder it is. So 3 on 5 is quite difficult, and also the higher the numbers get, the more difficult it is. If any of you, what's his name, Jacob Collier, as a plane flies overhead, Jacob Collier is really famous for polyrhythms, and he did, I think I saw a video of him doing 21 on 22, which is kind of insane. And I'm not that level of being good at polyrhythms, I just kind of do it as a hobby. But 4 and 5 I quite like, and it sounds like this. No, it doesn't. It sounds like... So on your right here, you've got 5. And your left here, you've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. I wonder if, man, this one's hard to talk over. No, I'm just gonna let you count it yourself. Did you notice the switch? 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 I didn't change the numbers. 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 Just to trick you. I also went back for 1 because my hands got confused because I do have a preferred hand for each of the numbers. And I used to find it very difficult to switch, but now I think I'm a little bit better at it. So there's all the basic ones. 2 on 3, 3 on 4, 4 on 5. I'm yet to get 5 on 6 because it's very difficult and subdividing it is a pain. But 3 on 5 I got a while ago. Oh, it's been almost a year now. Man, time flies. Yeah, so I got 3 on 5. But I think this one's the hardest and sounds the weirdest as well. It doesn't sound right because the numbers are far apart. And weird numbers too. So let's see. No, I don't think I can switch that one. No, can't switch it. You have to just stick with the one on that one because that one's too hard to switch. But I hope you could count that one too, and that it was consistent. That it was consistent. And we're a lot further into the video than I thought we would be by this point. This is a very, very long introduction to polyrhythms, but these are the polyrhythms that we're going to be playing around with. And I personally think rhythmic stuff is very asymmetric, and really gets me tingling, and I hope that it so far worked for you, and you stuck around to hear me play around with some other triggers, because I'm going to do that now. How much time do I have? I have all the time in the world. I can make this video as long as I want, but I probably won't make it super long. So I may skip. No, we can do it. No, we can start with these. Just say hi first for a second. Got toilet paper rolls. I love these, but I think that they'll be very, 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 very good for my polyrhythms. So I'm going to be playing around. I'll hopefully have the numbers up and that they'll be accurate, but we'll see what happens. I hope you can get along. I hope you can rest, relax, tingle. You maybe fall asleep to the rhythmic of it. I probably won't talk very much, and if I do, I'll probably just be counting. So enjoy that. Have a good time. I'll see you. Talk to you in a second. Alright. She's just about to finish up. But I thought I'd do one egg, 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 one egg. Egg in your left ear, egg in your left ear. Sorry, egg in your right. No, egg in your left ear, 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 egg in your left ear. And then bit come in your right ear, bit come in your right ear, bit come in your right ear. Alright, here we go. Sorry. Relax a little bit, or maybe just learn something musical about polyrhythms. Learning something new every day. 5 new things a day, that's what my grant says, in order to stay young. And it's working for her, so if it's working for her, it'll work for you. Good job learning about polyrhythms. I thought I did a pretty good job tapping them. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe. We're growing so fast at the moment, for my standards anyway, and I'm loving having you all here.